Ad Astra, Rambo, Downton Abbey, and a big Netflix comedy. Here's your breakdown of what to watch this weekend in THR's Now Screening. I'm joined by THR senior film editor Pia Sinha-Roy. Now, these three movies, they seem like they couldn't be more different. But first, let's talk about Ad Astra. We love Brad Pitt, so what can we expect from this movie?
I think this is going to be very different from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that we saw Brad in earlier this year. This is Brad Pitt mainly solo in space looking for his missing father. So we're going to see this existential crisis explored in space. I think it's a very interesting vehicle for him.
I remain fully committed to the lawful completion of the mission.
Now, the movie looks really good, but what's the buzz in Hollywood been about Brad Pitt's performance?
Well, it's been really well reviewed, and I think a lot of critics have been spotlighting Brad Pitt's performance in it. But Brad Pitt has also done some interviews that have come out this week where he says he's abstaining from Oscar campaigning.
The Earth put its hopes in him. And now it's fate. It's on me.
Now let's talk about Downton Abbey. Do you think fans of the TV show will want to see this movie?
I think so. I think people have been missing the Downton Abbey family for a while, and I think to get to see them on the big screen and to have the king and queen visiting Downton Abbey, I think this is really big. The story is set in 1927, and I think people are really excited to come back to this family they loved so much for years on TV.
Your Majesties, welcome to Downton Abbey.
And finally, Rambo. What do we need to know about Rambo: Last Blood?
Oh, Sylvester Stallone. He is back and in action for his fifth outing as John Rambo. We're going to see him very weary and battle-worn, but out there saving a young teenage girl from Mexican cartels. So we can expect him to be out there being the hero that he is.
And there's nothing they can do to stop it.
Now, these three movies sound very different, but they actually have one thing in common, right?
Yeah, it's actually interesting. This is a weekend where we have three new movies, all kind of vying for this over 40s audience, which is very rare. But I think that's actually kind of cool. So if you are part of that demographic and missing movies for you, this weekend gives you three.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Pia. And now, if you can't make it to theaters this weekend, there's one super funny title that is hitting Netflix, Between Two Ferns, the movie.
What if we take this upstairs?
What about John Legend?
He's probably at home polishing his EGOT.
Of course, Between Two Ferns, the movie, stars Zach Galifianakis and is based on his gone viral segments that featured celebrities for Funny or Die.
Go across the country, get 10 more episodes of Between Two Ferns.
10 of your dumb internet talk show, and you give me a network talk show.
If you love a good laugh like I do, I definitely add that to your watch list. Until next Friday for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.